As we begin to take a look at the basics of pen tablet use, it's a good idea for us to establish a benchmark from which to start from. Wacom makes a number of tablet models, and some feature different functions than others. I'll be starting off speaking in somewhat general terms, but as I move into more advanced functions, I'll be emphasizing features found in Wacom's professional tablet lines, namely Intuos and Cintiq. Now that is not to suggest, however, that should you be using a different model tablet, that this content won't be useful. The core functionality and general features I'll be covering show similarities throughout Wacom's product lines. Additionally, you can take comfort in knowing that many of the techniques discussed later in this video can be applied with all tablet models. That said, let's answer the question, what exactly is a tablet? Well, in simplest terms, it's an input device. It's a means of moving your cursor around the screen, just like any mouse or trackball, etc. In most cases, such as the tablet that you see in front of you right here, the Intuos tablet, comes bundled with a pen, a mouse, and, of course, the tablet itself. Now let me point your attention right here. These are what are called express keys and touch strips. Historically, the primary input component of a tablet was the pen itself. In recent years, however, we've seen some new concepts emerge. The use of one's non-dominant hand as an input device, for example. And we see this concept here, again, in these express keys and touch strips. We're going to be going into greater detail later on in this video, so I'm not going to cover these right now. But keep this in mind, combined with the pen, these features are a tremendous asset towards boosting one's productivity. Again, both of which we're going to go, again, in greater detail later on. So let me point your attention right over here. Similar in feature set, the Cintiq is what's referred to as an interactive pen display. It incorporates the use of a custom-designed LCD panel and Wacom's patented cordless battery-free pen technology. The result is a display that lets you draw directly on screen. An incredibly intuitive way of working. Again, keep in mind, regardless of what tablet model you're using, I'm sure you're going to find all of this content very beneficial. So let's get right into the heart of the content.